Welcome to This Week in East Brunswick. Today we stop by the VFW post number 133, where they held a spaghetti and meatball dinner to raise funds for Jack Mix, a local 9-year-old boy who is fighting cancer with the support of the community. We check in with new athletic director Chris Iannazzo as he talks with seniors from the boys and girls varsity swim teams before their senior night matchup against Scotch Plains Fanwood. We visit the East Brunswick Public Library, where teens recently came out to explore volunteer opportunities at the library. All this, plus we have information on the upcoming New Jersey Film Festival, as they're gearing up for the spring lineup starting later in January. So stay with us. This Week in East Brunswick starts now.
Hi, I'm Shoshana Stahl reporting for EBTV here at the VFW for the Back Jack Pasta Dinner. Stay tuned for more. So how did this foundation get started?
Well, originally people were asking for different ways that they could help support the family, and we started through booster.com. We did a Back Jack page, and people started buying T-shirts, and then the people here at the VFW kind of got wind of what was going on, and they decided to donate to Hall, and then they got through with some of the moms at the school through the PTA and things like that, and it really just was kind of an organic event that just happened.
We heard on the playground, going around the conversations, and I said, I'm the chaplain over here at the post, why don't we just assemble a fundraiser? We can get together a spaghetti meatball dinner. We can have it at the post, so we can get the family, friends, and neighbors and the parents to come along. And all of a sudden, I had 9 volunteers to help me facilitate this need. So everyone come together as a community and help facilitate the need for the body.
And what kind of planning went into this event?
Oh, a lot of amounts. We had an initial plan. We sat down at the table. We fought tooth and nail, and then came together on who was going to lead it, who was going to run. As soon as we had leadership, 9 volunteers of committee stepped forward and organized everything. Social committee, pickup, drop-off committee, basket collection, making phone calls, emails, updates. So everyone was almost on point as soon as it started rolling.
Are you enjoying this event?
Yes, I really enjoy it.
I also hear that pasta happens to be one of your favorites.
Yes.
What are you most excited about for today?
I'm most excited for everything. Everything is so great, and I just think this is an amazing party.
Are you having fun with your friends?
Yes, even my best one is here.
We have people from throughout the community, which I think we've all been overwhelmed with the outpouring of generosity, whether it be financial or just offering their hands, desserts, you name it. Everybody's come out of the woodwork, really, to support this event. So we're offering a spaghetti meatball dinner, salad, dessert, coffee, beverage. We have about 60 baskets, I believe, at 2 different raffle levels, so anybody can come out and just drop some tickets in a basket. We have, if you look around the room, John here organized a chain link for Jack. Everybody is including their well wishes, and we're linking them together to show him our support, and just a lot of good stuff.
And what did you think when you found out about the pasta dinner?
I was surprised, obviously, but then, obviously we wanted to do what we could to help. But they, the people around us just were like, all you have to do is show up. At first I was wondering if even 20 people would show up, outside of people that we knew. And as you can see by the crowd here so far, I mean, it's been a great turnout. It's just been, it's just, got legs of its own, and it just continued to grow on it and turn into this nice big event.
Were you surprised by all the people that came today?
Yes, I did. I was.
And what do you think about all the community outreach that's going on?
I think it's wonderful, but I think that that's what community means. That's what community is supposed to do. I didn't know the mixed family. They came to me through Alicia and a neighbor of mine, and Tina said, I don't understand. You don't even know me that you want to help, because when you are in a community, that's what you're supposed to do. Band together and help each other.
How did you get involved here today?
Well, Tina's family came to me through another member on my committee from Pink and Bloom Foundation, and we actually, our foundation helped celebrate Christmas with them and got involved with supporting the family that way during the Christmas season. We made a donation to them to help them pay their bills, and we also helped give them a very Merry Christmas. My foundation does all kinds of cancers, and throughout the year we run benefits, and with the money we raise, we help family like Tina and Jimmy's, and we do a lot of outreach programs, and we make chemo care packages for kids that go through chemo. In fact, we bought a blanket today here for Jack so he could wrap himself up. Our motto is nurturing the world for a change. We really cater to the patients and the families because we believe that when you nurture the ones that you love, they will recover and lead great lives.
How do you feel about an event like this?
I think it's great. I think a lot of times insurance companies cannot cover the major bills that some people have, mortgages, lighting, everything else. So when you have events like this, you take the financial burden off the families and the people going through cancer. And this way they are able to just concentrate on healing, and it adds less stress to the family.
And how does all this impact your family?
It really humbles you when you see people that for no other reason other than just because they want to help, reach out and do anything and everything they can. There's times where, we're just so overwhelmed when, she'll get a phone call from somebody and say, this has been donated or someone's offered to do this or whatever it may be. And it just, you sit back and it makes you feel proud to be part of the community, but it also shows the kindness of other people. And that when you typically only hear about bad things, when you see this much good and you feel this much love and support from the people around you, it floors us every day.
And what future events are coming up?
January 25th, we have a cut-a-thon. Tracy over at Toscana Salon has donated her time, and she's going to be running a cut-a-thon on the January 25th.
It's going to be $25 haircuts for adults, $15 for children, and $20 blowouts, $10 manicures. We're going to have Elsa from Frozen doing face painting. Olaf and Mickey Mouse will be there entertaining. There will be some basket raffles, chair massages, and all kinds of other fun stuff. And every dollar that we raise goes to the Mix family.
And if people can't attend the event, how else can they donate?
They can go on the Back Jack Facebook page, and there's a link to donate there, or they can contact me at Toscana Salon and mail checks there or bring checks there made out to Back Jack.
I can't say enough about the people in this community, from one end of it to the other. They have been just so nice and offering to help with anything that they could, whether it's helping to pick kids up from school while we're taking our son to treatment, if I'm out of town for work, and just picking up stuff at the store, you name it. They've done anything and everything they can to help us.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about Jack?
He's a great kid, and even through all of the chemo and radiation, he still will sit and crack jokes, and the way that he's handling it, makes me very proud of him as a father. And I can't say enough about him. He's just a great kid. And again, if I was going through something half as traumatic as what he's going through, I wish I could handle it half as well as he has.
How does it make you feel that everyone came here for you today?
It makes me feel proud of myself and happy.
What events are coming up in the future?
Well, we still have our booster.com site where there's different items to back Jack, as we say, different types of T-shirts, short sleeve, long sleeve, hoodies, jewelry for girls and stuff like that. And there's also some other stuff that we'll be posting on there as we get things organized. And we also have a Facebook page at facebook.com/pleasebackjack, where people can go and we'll be putting different things up there as once the weather starts breaking, maybe do some stuff outside and things like that, but we'll be posting it on those sites.
What are you looking forward to in the future?
I'm looking forward into everyone believing that I can beat this cancer and say goodbye to it forever.
Again, I'm Shoshana Stahl. For more information, please visit the Facebook page. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to Middlesex County College, where the Bears of East Brunswick take on Scotch Plains Fanwood at a boys and girls swim meet. My name is Christian Azzo. I'm the supervisor of athletics and physical education at East Brunswick. And tonight we have the seniors and their recognition assembly for all of their dedication and hard work. Here I have Kristen Caporal with me, and I'd like to ask her a couple of questions. Kristen, Can you tell me your favorite memory from the swim team?
My favorite memory definitely had to be last year when we won our first ever GMC championship. It was definitely one of those moments where it was just so surreal for the next 2 weeks because I still couldn't believe it. But it was a really triumphant moment and just brought our team so close together.
That's great to hear, and I hope for great things again this season. How about what are your expectations for the girls swim team for the upcoming state meets?
I expect our girls to have the same motivation and the same energy we've had since the beginning of the season and even during preseason because we have a really tough schedule ahead of us and we have GMCs and then state tournaments. So I expect our girls to be the same, if not better.
And the last thing, can you tell me about your future plans as you finish up your senior year?
I'm still deciding which college I'm going to, but I'm going for a pre-med track and hopefully be a pediatrician when I grow up. And it's just, I expect to have a really fun time at college, find new people to bond with and new experiences.
Well, thank you, Kristen, and good luck. Okay, and now with me is Sean Biagiotti, and I'd like to ask him a couple questions as well. Same questions, Sean. Can you tell me your favorite memory from the swim season?
It had to be last year at GMCs. We came together as a group. We wanted to go in and win it. We got second, but it was still a really great moment when all the guys came together and tried to do their best.
That's good. Got a lot of motivation there. And what are your expectations for the team for the upcoming state meet?
For the state meet, we have a really good team this year. A lot of freshmen and underclassmen are stepping up, and I expect us to go pretty far.
Great, and I'm sure with your leadership, they'll do that. And last question, can you tell me your future plans as you finish up your senior year?
I'm still undecided for schools, but I'd like to go and study neuroscience and go on to med school.
That's great. Well, good luck, Bears, and thank you very much, and good luck, seniors and their parents.
The senior swimmers and their parents have shown incredible commitment and dedication to the team, and their leadership has helped shape the future of the program. They will surely be missed. And now, let's meet the seniors of the varsity girls and boys swim teams. Sean Biagiotti, Nolan Choi, Kevin Chow, Matthew Kaplan, Andrew Wu, Kristen Capriol, Shelby McCulloch, and Laura Ruffner. Once again, congratulations to all the senior swimmers, and we would like to wish them much success in all their future endeavors.
I'm Jessica Schneider, the teen librarian here at the East Brunswick Public Library, and we're here today with our first ever annual Teen Volunteer Fair. This is the place that we are hoping to inform teens about the volunteer opportunities at the library and in their community. We are going to be talking about volunteer opportunities such as TLC, the Teen Library Connection, which happens in the summertime, Geek League, which is a great program for teens helping adults with tech help. We also have TAG, the Teen Action Group, which is a monthly group that meets on the first Monday of every month. We talk about fun programs that we want to do at the library, and everybody gets community service hours for doing different things helping around the library. And we also have the Harry Potter Alliance, which is a brand new community service group that takes fan activism and turns it into community service opportunities.
And at today's Teen Volunteer Fair, we're telling teens about some of the volunteering opportunities that we have in the Youth Services Department. Specifically, we're trying to form some clubs that will be meeting throughout the winter and spring at the library to help kids do such things as learn how to put together Lego robots, origami, have monthly Minecraft parties potentially, do different crafting programs, chess club, and also we're really excited about our new homework help program. We're switching to having homework helpers, which lets kids up through Hammarskjöld, so up through 7th grade, pop in a couple times each week and meet with teens for help on any of their homework questions they have on any subjects. So that's what we're talking about today. We're very excited about the turnout. We have a lot of people who are very interested. So hopefully this will mean we're going to have a lot of great programs for kids in East Brunswick going forward.
Youth Council is here recruiting members for their organization as well as for their alliance, which helps to promote drug and alcohol awareness.
So basically, Youth Council is a community service organization, and we also have some recreational events that we do, like snow tubing, and we also have an annual trip to New York. And we basically just help out around the community and help teenagers in high school just get involved and just get to know the opportunities in their area.
In terms of volunteering, some of the things we offer, we have a community service branch, which usually has events around this time at different elementary schools. So teenagers can volunteer with whatever elementary school events are going on, whether it be a party for Halloween, the holidays, celebrate winter, whatever's going on. We also have an environmental branch that has a lot of events that we work at gardens and environmental cleanups, and obviously that's not as active in the winter, but in the spring and fall, there are a lot of cleanups for those things.
It's only from 9th to 12th grade, and it's just a way to get in your community service hours, and you don't have to get approved by the school, which also makes it much easier. And you also meet a lot of friends, and it's really fun.
If you didn't make it to the fair but are still interested in volunteering at the library, please send an email to me, Jessica Schneider, at jschneider@ebpl.org, and I will let you know after the first of the year what opportunities we still have available for the coming year. Thanks.
Hello everyone, this is Albert Nygren from the New Jersey Film Festival here, and I'm going to be giving you an overview of our upcoming New Jersey Film Festival, which will be taking place from January 31st through March 1st on select Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. All of our screenings take place at Rutgers University in New Brunswick, New Jersey, for the low admission price of $10 general admission. Each evening will give you a series of shorts followed by a feature film. And for all of our competition screenings, there will be free food courtesy of Jimmy John's prior to the screenings. First come, first serve. We'll be screening films starting on January 31st. And that opening program, we will have a filmmaker interview where we'll have the producer, Peter Tabbitt, on hand to do an interview on the film Riot on the Dance Floor, the story of Randy Now in City Gardens, which is a very famous underground rock, punk, hardcore venue in Trenton, New Jersey that was the launching pad for many, many famous acts like Nirvana, Thompson Twins, and the list goes on, everything from punk to hardcore. An amazing documentary which will have the filmmakers there as well as the subject of the film, Randy Now. So please do come and join us on Saturday, January 31st for a musical double bill, documentary films. Then on Thursday, February 5th, we'll be screening films by the very famous precursor of motion pictures photographer, Edward Muybridge. will be screening a documentary about his work called Edward Muybridge, Zoopraxographer, by Thomas Anderson, Faye Anderson, and Morgan Fisher. That screening is actually going to take place at 6 o'clock in our Ruth Adams building space, and is a really amazing documentary. You can't find it anywhere on YouTube, on the internet. It's not for sale. So if you want to come and see it, come and check it out. It's a wonderful documentary. Then on Friday, February 6th, back to our competition films, a very timely movie. We'll be showing El Mariel by Tony Menendez. He's from Miami, Florida, and it deals with the Cuban boat lift crisis of the 1980s, the Mariel boat lift. So if you've been following the current events where the U.S. is now normalizing relations with Cuba, it's a perfect timing for our screening. And this film is really funny. It's really an amazing short film. And then the feature film comes from China. It's called Fishing, and it focuses on two families, two fisherman families, and really very, very interesting insight, ethnographic film, anthropological film about fishing in China. And that's going to be taking place on February 6th, getting its United States premiere. Then on Saturday, February 7th, we'll be screening The Mural, which is about disabled children who are artists who create a mural in San Francisco, followed by David Krantz's Girls Show, which is a documentary film about a Passaic Valley High School competition that features girls. Sunday, February 8th, we'll be showing Doug's Christmas, a short film from Chicago, Illinois, followed by Frank Hall Green's terrific indie feature, Wildlike. Joe Stefans will be here to do an interview to tell us more about that film, so you'll be seeing that in coming weeks. And it should give you a lot more information about this great film that's set in Alaska. It stars Ella Purnell and Bruce Greenwood. Bruce Greenwood you will all recognize if you're a Star Trek fan and you saw the last two Star Trek movies. You'll recognize him as the fellow who plays Admiral Pike. And he's got a lead role in this really amazing film about two people, a father figure and a younger girl, who come together and who need each other. Then on Friday, February 13th, yes, it's a Friday the 13th, so the perfect time to show our horror movies. We'll be screening Beneath Water by Charlie Manton. He's from England, and his amazing film also features a very, very famous, dramatic young person in the lead role. Knock Knock is by Jeff Betancourt. He's from California. It's an eerie short film. And then Expressway to the Skull is the feature film by Michael Oakham. And it's a pretty hard-hitting horror film. So if you're a little squeamish, I wouldn't come to this program. But if you like challenging horror movies, come and check it out. You can't see them anywhere else. Then on Sunday, February 15th, a very, very interesting potpourri of films that deal with relationships. And the highlight of that program is The Gospel According to Bart by Timothy Ashby. He's from Arizona. And Our Father by Linda Palmer. Those are two of the four movies. The other two are just as great. Please check out the website for more information. We'll be back with the 27th Annual United States Super 8 Film and Digital Video Festival on the 20th and 21st of February. It's a smaller festival within a larger festival, so if you're interested in small gauge films, they'll be screened on that evening. And again, it's the 27th annual. That was actually our first call for entry festival, so please join us. Then we have some amazing experimental films by Stan Brakhage on Thursday, February 26th. He's the father of American experimental film. And then on Saturday, February 28th, a series of films by Jersey artists. And we'll have Sandy Levine on board to talk about our Hurricane Sandy documentary, which will be screened on Saturday, February 28th. And the show closer is Sunday, March 1st. The feature film Surviving Me, The 9 Circles of Sophie by Leah Yenanton is an amazing film that focuses on a young co-ed trying to navigate her way through a phallocentric society. That's basically an overview. I hope you come and join us. We'll be screening these films, all of them, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings are at 7. The 2 Thursday evening programs are at 6, 2 different venues. Go to our website to check out the information about our festival, njfilmfest.com. You can always call and leave a word on our hotline, which is 848-932-8255. 8482. And I also want to say thank you to Dave Ambrosi and the staff at EBTV who have allowed us to do these filmmaker interviews for over 2 decades. So thank you so much. Hope to see you at the movies.
Great history books do much more than inform the reader. Books like Team of Rivals and The Lone Survivor captivate readers with incredible tales of real heroes overcoming tremendous odds to serve the causes of justice for all and freedom from tyranny. In Team of Rivals, historian Doris Kearns Goodwin tells the story of Abraham Lincoln's unlikely yet essential rise to the presidency during a time of great political and social divide in America. This book provides remarkable insight into Lincoln's strategy for success in reuniting the nation, beginning with the decision to appoint the most ardent of political adversaries to key cabinet positions. Kearns masterfully tells this story, leaving the reader with tremendous knowledge and a genuine appreciation for real leaders finding the right people, not their friends, to fix critical problems for all Americans. In The Lone Survivor, Navy SEAL Marcus Luttrell shares his personal story of survival against all odds when Operation Red Wing in the mountains of Afghanistan in 2005 goes terribly wrong, leading to the largest loss of life in the history of the Navy SEALs. Of the 4 SEAL Team 10 members deployed on this top-secret mission to eliminate a senior Taliban leader responsible for deadly attacks on American soldiers and peaceful Afghanis in their tribal cultures of the region, Luttrell was the only survivor. While the movie version does a tremendous job focusing on the bravery displayed by Luttrell and his miraculous survival, the book provides the reader with incredible insight into the world of SEAL training and how indispensable these great men are to ensuring the survival of freedom around the world. If you love learning and a riveting, edge-of-your-seat story, these books are must-reads for sure. Thank you.
The library will be hosting its first Maker Fest in celebration of New Jersey Makers Day on Saturday, March 21st. The Maker Fest is a family-friendly showcase of invention, creativity, and resourcefulness, and a celebration of the maker movement. People not just happy to talk about the next big thing, but to make it. The Maker Fest offers tech enthusiasts, crafters, scientists, garage tinkerers of all ages and backgrounds a platform to share their passion projects with the public. Interested in sharing your passion project? Go to the library's website and submit your MakerFest proposal form. The deadline is January 31st. Help the library celebrate the maker in all of us. Questions? Email Erin Pickett at apickett@ebpl.org. We hope to see you there.